Hey guys, it's Jayla. Welcome or welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my update for Project 10 Uses. This is a project where I work on 10 items in my collection and try to use them 10 times. And it's a way for me to cycle through my ridiculously large makeup collection. Because I have a lot of makeup. And I don't want to just hyper focus on certain things like that I'm panning. I like to have variety. I started this project January of last year, and I was inspired to start it by watching Paula at A Beauty Guru made me do it. And she was inspired to start it by watching, I think, Phoebe HB, and the original inspiration for this particular project was Melissa Gold. So I do have several items I can roll out. I have 5 items I met my goal on. And then I have 2 that I'm really close on. So let me share with you the 5 items I met my goal on first. The first one is by MAC. It is the eyeshadow, or it's actually a pressed pigment in the shade Grape. So here's the shade. And I actually have another purple eyeshadow that I'm really close on. But this one, I met my goal. Finally. It took a while. These purples took a while. I've been wearing a lot of other shadows, like blues, but purples just haven't been one of them. But I did hit my goal on this. So yay! And that one's been in here a long time. Same with this one. This is a NARS blush. It's in this gorgeous palette. This is the Exposed Cheek palette. And the shade that I was working on was Make You Mine. And it is this shade here. Beautiful shade. Beautiful shade. It's a gorgeous blush. But it did take me some time to finally hit that 10 use goal. Just because I've been working on so many other blushes. I feel like that looks funky. But it could be because I am mixing some shades. Anyway, there it is. It's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I did actually like mixing it with this pink in the middle. Thought that looked really nice too. But yeah, met my goal on this. I'm so happy because this palette had otherwise been unused. So I finally got some use on it, which was very exciting. How many times can I say exciting? Okay, the next item I hit my goal on is this highlighter palette by Flower Beauty. This is the Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette, and the specific shade that I pulled was gold, which is this one here, but that's too dark for me. So I actually ended up mixing all 3 of these shades together when I used it. So that's what the shades all 3 mixed look like. It's so pretty. I'll show you what gold looks like on its own, and then what all 3 shades looked like together. So you can see it's not my tone. It's too dark and all, but that is them all 3 mixed. It's so nice. And in some instances I would really kind of focus a bit more on the pink and the lighter shade and, get a little bit of that gold in there. But yeah, I would mix them. It's so pretty. This is a very powdery palette. Just FYI, I don't know if anybody else has this, but it's just the powder goes everywhere. It's beautiful, but it goes everywhere, just as an FYI. So anyway, again, this is another palette that I hadn't used in so long, so I am so happy that I got some love. So rolling that one out. Okay, the next item I hit my goal on is by Colourpop. This is a lippy stick in the shade Croquet. This is a sheer formula. And here is the shade. I think I actually used this more than 10 times. I thought that I needed like a couple more uses, and then I used it, and then I was like, wait a minute, I hit my goal. So to me, that is not sheer at all. But I did hit my goal, and there is still tons of product in here. Even though I have a decent amount. Anyway, there's a ton of product in here. Whew, these lippy stick have so much product. So that one's rolling out. And then the last item I hit my goal on is the Pat McGrath Lust Gloss lip gloss in the shade Sunset Rose. So here is the lip product. Look at that windowing. This is I love this formula. Beautiful gloss. Love it. And there's the shade. Really pretty. Yep, so those are the items I hit my goal on. Now let me share with you the items I am really close on. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. So I just have a couple of uses left in both of these. The first one is another eyeshadow. This is by Makeup Geek. It's the shade Caitlin Rose. I have one use left in this. I'm wearing it today. It's on my lower lash line. And you know what? Hold on. It seems to have faded a bit. I'm just going to get my brush in there. And we're going to use this for the 10th time on camera. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to notice. But anyway, 10th use. Done. So that shade is rolling out. It's kind of a lackluster shade, but I actually liked it on the lower lash line today because this is a, you know, mostly a blue look, but it kind of added something on the lower lash line, so I really did like that. Anyway, 10th use. I think I had used it last month. I had 5 uses, so I've used it 5 times since. Finally. And then the next one I have 8 uses on, but this won't take me any. It's really easy to hit 2 uses on this. This is by Bobbi Brown, the Sheer Extra Lip Tint in the shade Bare Raspberry. So here is the product. And then, I mean, this is like, I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Here, I think I showed you the shade. I mean, this won't take very... I'll have this used in a couple of days. My use is on it. So, not a problem at all. I'm going to go ahead and roll in another product for this one. Okay, so let me show you the items I'm still working on. There's only 4. Other than the Bobbi Brown, there's 4 left. The first one is by Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Matte Trans Lipstick in Fembot. I am wearing this on top of another lip product today. So here is the shade. And I have, no, I'm sorry. I have 5 products. 6 total. 5 additional products. This has 5 uses. So last month I had used it once. So I've used it 4 more since. So there's the shade. It's really pretty. It's funny. I feel like this shade in the winter looked really different. It's pretty. Very pretty shade. The next lip, I have like 4 lip products. The next lip product is the Giorgio Armani Rouge d'Armani Matte in the shade 501. This is Milano. Yeah, Milano. Yeah, 501 Milano. And this is just a difficult shade to wear right now. It's just really dark. And it's a matte. So there we go. I have 5 uses on this. Same thing, I'd used it once at the last update. And the last lip product I'm working on is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Longwear Lipstick in the shade Queen Bee. And I love this color. I have 6 uses on this. I had 3 uses last month. And liquid lipsticks just take me forever to have usage on. So there we go. There's the shade. So yeah, those are the 4 lip products I'm still working on. I have 1 eyeshadow. Now this one it's by MAC. It's actually an eyeshadow that was gifted to me. I think this, so I thought this may have been part of their like rewards program, like as a free gift, but then I wasn't sure if it was the MAC Fix Plus I got at the beginning of the year. I can't remember. This is their Powder Kiss Soft Matte Eyeshadow in the shade Ripened. This actually shattered while I was in my magnetic palette, so I did have to repress this, but this is a beautiful color. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. And it's a great eyeshadow. Love it. I hope it doesn't continue to shatter because I really do enjoy it. It's a little bit, it looks a little patchy on my hand, but it blends out really nicely. So anyway, on that one, I have 6 uses. And then the last item I'm working on is a blush. This is by Auric. It's part of this Beauty and the Beast blush palette. And the shade I'm working on is See Beyond. So it's this one here. Here's the palette. And then I'm working on this blush. I have 4 uses on this right now. I had 2 last month. So there we go. Really pretty. So those are the items I am still working on. Now I am going to roll in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to roll in 6. Mostly because I don't know if I'm going to be able to film this update next month because of my vacation. So I'm going to roll in 1 extra product so I have it. I don't know if I'm going to get to use it, but at least I'll have something extra. We'll see how that goes. So yes, let's do 6 items. So I have all of my makeup items on a website called Wheel of Names in a list. And I don't think I've updated my spreadsheet through my March purchases. I have my skincare in there, but I don't have my makeup. The bin is still sitting in the living room waiting for me to enter. So anyway, we'll do 6 items, and this is through my February haul. Okay, what do we get? Love Luxe Beauty eyeshadow, What Unicorns Are Made Of. I think I still have that. Okay, that's 1. That's an interesting eyeshadow. Number 2 is a Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Holiday. I actually just rolled that into a project, so I'll remove that and we will pick again. Lorac Illuminating Highlighter in Starlight. Okay, so that's 2. We have 4 more. Is it going? I can't even tell. Tarte Color Splash Lipstick in 5 o'clock. Ooh, it's going to be hard. That's not really a color for right now. Oh my goodness. Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Bronze Light. Okay, that's 4. Number 5 is the Maybelline Color Jolt in the shade Never Bare. Oh my god, the Color Jolt. Okay. And I think this is 6. MAC Love Me Lipstick in Laissez-Faire. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let me just make sure that that is, in fact, 6. Yes. Okay, let me grab these items and I will be right back. What a really interesting collection of things. I may have moved the camera because I had to get into a drawer over here, but I think I have my items. Okay, so the first thing we have is an eyeshadow, and this is actually originally a highlighter. And this is back whenever like colored highlighters were a thing. This is by Love Luxe Beauty. It's the shade What Unicorns Are Made Of. Here's the highlighter. And I decided that I was going to use this as an eyeshadow, not as a highlighter. So here is a swatch. We'll see how this ends up looking. Okay, it looks better than the other one that I was playing around with. I'm going to foil this and see what this looks like. Just want to see. Okay, we'll see. It's pretty. It's kind of like a silvery lilac. Okay. See how that goes. The next item I have is a highlighter. It's by Lorac. It's the Illuminating Highlighter in the shade Starlight. So here is the highlighter. Now I have had these a long time, and this one barely looks used, but I know I've used this one. I use the other one more, which is the shade Moonlight. And I think this is one of those just really pretty, like the Laura Mercier highlighter, where it's just really pretty glow. So there's the shade. We'll see how it is. I feel like it may be too gold, but maybe not. Maybe too yellow. Maybe not. Maybe once I get a tan, it'll look really nice. Next I have by Tarte. Now this one's not the shade for right now. This is the Color Splash lipstick in the shade 5 o'clock. Here's the shade. Yeah, this is really dark. So I'll be mixing this. Oh lordy. I'll be mixing it. And the next one I have is by Hourglass. Now this is the Ambient Lighting, what is it? Bronzer in the shade Natural Bronze Light. This is actually out of this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture palette. And here is what this palette looks like. So here, I mean, that bronzer is right here. That looks a little bit dark for me. But I am going to play around with it. And again, it might be better for me when I come back from my trip. So there's the shade. I could also mix it with the face powder in here. So we have Dim Light, and this one is Diffused Light. I'm just gonna, let me just see something. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard to see, but I think mixing it could work. So we'll see how that goes. Sorry, that was really bad swatching, but I've run out of room. And the last two items are both lippies. The first one, ooh, I don't know about this one. This is the Maybelline Color Jolt in the shade Never Bare. This is an intense lip paint. I worked on one of these last year in my deck of panning, the red one, Ready or Not. This is a pink. Pink, pink, pink. Oh, that's a pink. I don't know, you guys. Why do I still have this color? I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'll see how it looks. And the last lip product is by MAC. It is the Love Me lipstick in the shade Laissez-Faire. I love this color. Oh, I love this color. Love it. This is beautiful. I won't have any problem hitting that goal. This is gorgeous. Love it. So yeah, 10 uses on that one. Okay. We'll see how this goes. There are some challenging lip products in here. I'm curious about something. I'm going to take these off. We're going to do some playtime real quick. I'm going to try that Jolt by itself to see how it looks. However, I'm just wondering. Ooh. Okay. Promising. Okay. So I did some mixing. We have the Tarte. Well, let me do it this way. We have the Tarte lipstick in 5 o'clock. And then we have the Giorgio Armani lipstick in Milano. And then this is the Color Jolt in, what is it? Never Bare. And then this is mixed with those two shades. Not bad. Like, this is gorgeous. But yeah, I may have to try mixing. That may be a good mixer. What else do I have in here that I need to work on? Yes, I know. Venus and Furs. Let me see. Oh, that kind of looks like 5 o'clock. I don't know if I like it as much with Venus and Fur. Well, maybe. Oh, shoot. Okay. Do I have anything else in here that I need to work on? I have MAC Amorous. It's MAC Amorous. Okay. It's kind of a good mixer. I mean, I love playing around with mixing lip colors. Is it just me, or does anybody else enjoy doing that? I love doing it. It's like one of my favorite things to play around with. It's weird. Okay, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. So, let me share with you the 5 items that I'm other than the So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I said that 3 times already. Please hit that subscribe. Okay, bye.